Very good morning, my dear students. In this class, we are going to learn a subtopic of structural organization in animals is earthworm. In Tamil, earthworm is called as manpule. And manpule. Earthworm is a reddish brown in color. Invertebrate. It is not related to vertebrate characters. It inhabits, means it lives in the upper layers of the moist soil and rich in decayed organic matter. Whenever the dead organic matter falls on the earth, automatically these earthworm acts as a decomposes by releasing some enzymes onto it. Okay, so especially earthworms will make this dead organic matter and make soil rich because of this nutrients rich in the soil because of these earthworms. They are even known as decomposers. Now coming to this topic, earthworms usually live in burrows, means underground, and by boring and swallowing of soil. It will create some holes, and through the holes it will go and it will absorb the soil and it will stay in the burrows. Especially in the gardens or in gardens, they can be traced by fecal deposits. Some fecal matter deposits are fallen in the garden. They are called as worm castings. By this, we can know that earthworms are known as friends of farmer. Coming to Indian earthworms. One is common Indian earthworms are Ferritima, Megascolex. These are the common Indian earthworms. Whereas South Indian earthworm, longest South Indian earthworm, India is divided into two parts, so South India and North India. When coming to our South India, it is nothing but Dravida grandis. It's a South Indian longest earthworm. Smallest earthworm is called as Kitogaster annandili. Kitogaster annandili. What is it called as? Kitogaster annandili. I repeat again, Kitogaster annandili. Okay. The South Indian longest earthworm is called as what? Dravida grandis. Now, what is the longest earthworm in the world? World means it includes all the countries. It includes Megascolidus australis. It includes Megascolidus australis. These are the longest earthworms in the world, India and South India and common earthworms. Let us start about the morphology. We are learning about Ferritima postuma. This earthworm it's a long cylindrical which contains 100 to 120 segments. Think this is the longest segment of the earthworm. How to differentiate dorsal side and ventral side? The dorsal side of the earthworm will be dark in color because of the presence of blood vessels, that is dorsal blood vessels, and dark in color. Whereas ventral surface is light in color, reddish brown color, dark brown on the dorsal side, left side ventral. For example, if you take a leaf, one side it will be dark green, another side will be less green. Why is it called as? More chlorophyll, dark green, less chlorophyll, light green. Adhe madri, dorsal side of the earthworm contains blood vessels, and that too in the middle of the dorsal side surface. Coming to the ventral surface, it has genital apertures, maybe male, female genital pores. This is called the tip of the earthworm, and the anterior part of the earthworm is known as prostomium. And this prostomium has some receptors. And the first segment is called as peristomium. Anterior end of the earthworm which covers the mouth is called as prostomium. First segment is called as peristomium. Prostomium bears some receptors. 14th, 15th and 16th segments are covered by dark band of glandular tissue. It's called as clitellum or cingulum. 14th, 15th, 16th covered by dark band of tissue called as clitellum. Based on this clitellum, it is divided into three types: clitellar region, Above is called as preclitellar region, below is called as postclitellar region. I repeat again, think this is called as clitellar region, above it is called as preclitellar, below is called as postclitellar region. 4 pairs of spermatical apertures are present ventrolaterally between 5th to 9th segments. That is 5 by 6, 6 by 7, 7 by 8, 8 by 9. Will be seen in diagrammatically also. A single female genital pore which is present on the mid-ventral side of the 14th segment. In the 14th segment, it has, in the mid-ventral side, it has female genital pore. Whereas a male genital pore, like testis in human beings, okay, male genital pore is present on ventrolateral sides, okay, a pair of, on the 18th segment. Numerous minute pores called as nephridiopores which opens to the surface of the body from 3rd segment to the last segment. In each segment except 1st segment, that is peristomium, 14th last segment called as pygidium, and clitellar region is called as, in these 3 areas, except in these 3, 14th, 15th, 16th, 1st and 120th segments, there are rows of S-shaped chitinous setae. This is called as setae, which is embedded in the epidermal pits of the middle of each segment. This setae helps in protruding, means either going forward or going backward. Means in simple words we can say it is helpful for locomotion. This is about the morphology of earthworm. Let us start how it is one more time. Think this is called as prostoma. The first segment is called, this is called as prostomium, that is which is covering the mouth. That is nothing but prostomium. This is called as prostomium. The first segment is called as peristomium. First one is called as prostomium, which covers the mouth. Second segment, first anterior end of the earthworm. First segment is called as peristomium. 14, 15 section, think this is 14, 15 section segments, which is called as clitellar region. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Think these are 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. And this is the ventral side. This spermatical aperture will be present like this. So 5 by 6, actually it is present on 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. And coming to this male genital pore is present on mid-ventral line on the 18 segments. A pair of genital pores, male genital pore. Whereas a single female genital pore is present on where mid-ventral line of the 14 segments. By this we can understand all the genital things are present on the ventral side. 1, 5 by 6, 6 by 7, 7 by 8, 8 by 9. Male spermatical apertures are present on this. Second one is 14th segment mid-ventral line female genital pore. 18th segment a pair of male genital pores are present. Okay. On the dorsal side of this, it contains blood vessels, so it is dark brown in color. Next one, first segment, last segment and clitellar regions, setae is absent or chetae is absent, which helps in movement. With this, the morphology of earthworm is completed. I hope you have understood the class. Thanking you. Signing off.